All right, listen, folks, we all know SoFi's been getting hit. We all know that at this point. It was at $11.70, and today we hit $8.42. So now that it's dipping down, I know a lot of people are freaking out. A lot of people are jumping ship. Oh, my God, SoFi is done, right? But there's also a lot of people like myself that are looking at this as a potential opportunity. So in this video, we're going to break down exactly where I'm looking to buy SoFi, how I'm looking to build out this position over the next couple of days here, weeks, right? So if you guys find value, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and don't forget to get up to 16 stocks for Moo, the sponsor of today's video. Guys, use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moo. All the details are right there. We'll talk more about that later. And with that being said, folks, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So SoFi right now, when I'm making this video, and mind you, it's about 2:45 p.m., so we're getting close to power hour. SoFi's down 2 cents, down 0.3%. It's at $8 and roughly 70 cents, right? And this morning, it was actually at $8.42, and we've rallied a good chunk off the lows from this morning. And Ibiza, my dog, she's sitting right here. She's looking at me like I'm crazy. Sometimes, guys, she's always next to me when I'm filming, or a lot of the time she is, and she just looks at me sometimes like, who the heck are you talking to? It's funny, right? You guys know, if you have dogs, you know what I'm talking about, right? But yeah, she's looking at me right now, and I'm going to pet her a little bit. There we go. I'll pet her a little bit. There we go, bees. I'm filming my video. All right, cool. So SoFi is, where was I? It's at 870, but earlier in the day, it was at 842, so it is up a good chunk intraday. We're talking about 3%, not bad, and we're actually starting to break out right now in real time towards intraday highs. Actually, we are at an intraday high, and we're heading towards now the pre-market high on SoFi, which was right around 870. So in the very short term, let me actually set my alert now at 870. It's probably going to hit the second I set it. Let me do that now. 870. There we go. So if that breaks, and mind you, we're already above the moving averages. We have a golden cross, which is great. So if we, break 870 now, start pushing towards $9, that's going to be very good for the bulls. And you guys can see, let's pull back the layers a little bit here. SoFi still clearly in a downtrend. Well, not overall on the 4-hour chart, but on the hourly chart, it is, right? We're in a downtrend. We've talked about that time and time again here on the channel. We have a death cross still. We're under the moving averages. And now officially, even though it's at 870 right now, that alert's about to hit. Give it a second. We'll see. Let's see. We're officially down 26% still. So that is what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying I believe there's some opportunity here. Now that we're pretty much in a bear market, there goes the 870 alert, and we're down 26%. That's a big drop, guys. Big drop. And mind you, we talked about this yesterday. SoFi broke under the lows from the end of July. That was actually 2 days ago. And we did that, of course, yesterday as well. And today we took out the lows from yesterday. So keep that in mind. Even though we're rallying a bit now, all right, great. We hit 870. That's nice. We're still continuing the downtrend, right? If we look at the 10-day chart, we're still making lower lows, lower highs. And today, this morning, we hit another lower low. So we're not reversing quite yet by any stretch of the imagination. So that's just a quick update on that, which you guys probably already knew that. You didn't have to watch this video for me to tell you that, but I do want to share with you all now where I'm looking to scale into SoFi again. Now that it's selling off, a lot of people are, freaking out, jumping ship, losing faith, and they don't realize how stocks actually work. A lot of people out there, the sad reality is a lot of retail investors don't understand how the markets work, right? They expect stocks to never pull back, right? It's funny how that works, right? When everything's going up, it's great, even though it's getting more overvalued, more frothy, more overbought, whatever you want to call it. It's all great sunshine and rainbows when we're exploding towards $12 when we're clearly overbought. And clearly we're in need of a pullback. But then when the pullback comes, everybody's freaking out and nobody wants to add more to their positions, which, by the way, I'm not telling you to go add more to your position. I'm not telling you to do anything. Please do your own research. But I'm just going into the psychology now behind retail a little bit, and they just jump ship and they lose faith way too quick. And that all comes down to the lack of experience. Let's be honest. I'm not saying I'm some kind of freaking God over here. I'm Warren Buffett or Charlie Munger. I'm not. I'm far from that, guys. Very, very far from that. But I've been doing this for about almost a decade now, right? We're getting close to the decade mark for me since I started in the stock market. And I've had a lot of, let's just say, ups and downs during that time period, and I've seen a lot of crap go down. And I've seen this, happen time and time again with stocks like SoFi, other retail stocks. There's a lot of upside in those. There's a lot of money that could be made, but a lot of people just freak out way too fast when they see the pullbacks. And that's not just in these retail-oriented stocks. It's in stocks in general, right? It could be some random stock in the S&P 500 that nobody's heard of. It just works like that in general, right? It's the psychology behind it, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, a lot of people are jumping ship. They're not interested. And for me, guys, I'm looking at this as an opportunity. So when I'm looking to buy initially, or where I'm looking to buy, is anywhere from, honestly, I was considering it this morning, but anywhere from 8 to 850 initially, right? That is the number one spot or the initial spot that I'm looking to buy in at. That's actually where SoFi held. You guys can see on the charts here, back in the middle of June, also into July, right? You can see that. And now that we're, slowly falling under these moving averages, we're taking out the lows from the end of July. We're heading towards that spot, right? We're heading back towards $798, and that's where I'm looking to add the initial position. And I'm more of a swing trader, guys. I'm not this big day trader that's day trading all day. That's not me, and you guys probably know that. Maybe not. I don't know how long you've been tracking the channel or watching me, following me, but I'm more of a swing trader, right? I'm looking to hold for a couple of days, maybe a couple of weeks, couple of months even. Depends, right? Depends on the setup, and in this case, I'd be looking to hold for a couple of weeks for sure with SoFi here. So I'm looking to scale in, let's say, maybe 25%, 20%, goal position size at about $7.85, $8, nibble a little bit. That's kind of how I like to do it. I don't like going all in at first. Depends on the trade. I mean, sometimes I'd go in 50% right off the bat, then add a little bit more from there. But a lot of the time, I like to just bite a little bit off, right? Nibble, buy a little bit, 20% of the goal position size, and then start building it out more. Maybe actually for SoFi, I might do 30% because it's already fallen a lot. And then I'd like to buy more if it were to break, big if, it's not guaranteed. None of this is guaranteed, guys. But if it were to start breaking under 785, we might be playing in this gap here that I talked about, I believe, yesterday, right? We might start filling the gap down to 685 to $7. That's where I'd be going even heavier. That's kind of why I want to save the majority of the position to be built in that range. If it gets there, I don't know. Big if. I mean, I don't know. We've talked about this before. But look, 690, 680, $7 roughly. You can see here that was the high from the beginning of March, beginning of May as well, and from momentarily, just for a little bit, the end of May, right? Then we broke out of that and ran all the way to 10, 1170. So if we were to, fall down to 8, that's where I'm buying initially. If we were to fill that gap down like this, boom, to about whatever it is, right? $6.80, $7. That's where I'm going to be buying more on the way down. And to be honest, guys, I don't think it's going to fall under $7. But the funny thing about the stock market, another thing that I've learned from doing this for almost 10 years now is, well, the market doesn't give a crap what you think, and the market could throw you curveballs. In fact, it will throw you curveballs, and it will do things to you that you were not expecting. So even though I don't think it's going to go under $7, well, SoFi could go back under 7, but I'm not planning on it. Again, I'm planning on adding a little bit at 8, right? Scaling down and hopefully building a position in the $7 range. That would be ideal. And if it were to get under $7, $6, even better, right? Even better, we'll see. But I don't think it's going to get that low. Never say never, though. Like I said, that's a big lesson that I've learned, in the market. So that's a quick breakdown here on SoFi, guys. Nothing crazy. I'm looking to build it out in the 7s. Ideally, a nice $7.50 cost basis, $7. That'd be nice. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. And don't forget to get up to 16 stocks, guys. Come on. I know you want some free stocks. Use that link down below. Listen, once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks right off the bat. And if you fund it with at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks on top of those 5 stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And it gets even better, guys. Once you fund your account, at least $5,000 on top of those 15 stocks, each up to $2,000. $10, you also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Expedia stock, which makes this promo an absolute no-brainer. So use that link down below. I appreciate you all, as always, as that is an affiliate link and it helps out the channel. And if you guys want to check out my Patreon, if you want to see me build out my private portfolio on there, you want to be a part of the Discord chat, you want more access to me throughout the day, updates on my charts and ideas, all that good stuff, that's on Patreon down below. We're revamping it right now. Check out all the details. And with that being said, I'll catch you all in the next one.